none of that matters now. Just from looking at these two teams, I think this is the top of top tier versus, you know, two
mid-tier heroes.
Two fire characters that are just not very good.
I actually definitely like have seen Roy on the come up lately, especially like the character has a lot of stuff going for him recently and showing. And I'm happy that Mr. R is actually playing him because I know recently that he's actually trying to play the character seriously.
I mean, to each his own. I think the main thing about Roy, especially in doubles, he's gonna need a good character to cover some of the, especially his recovery and some other things. He, you know, getting punished on stage. I'm not sure if Charizard really is that character, but Mistake not able to save Nairo in that situation. We see Beast Coast, Mr. R, and Sharpyzard go up one stock here.
I definitely saw Mistake try to save him. I know he was able to get the pressure off of him.
I think he second guessed it. He's like, can I reach him?
Yeah.
Oh, the down air to up smash will close out that Mr. R stock. You know, just on paper, like I was going to say, just on paper, this does not seem like a great matchup for Roy and Charizard, obviously, against these two top-tier characters, but they both hit so hard.
They do, and with Rage included, I feel like Double's very chaotic, and as I just said, that Mistake carried Sharpyzard.
Oh, Mistake. You know, I feel like at this point, Mistake...
He did it on purpose.
It happens so often. You know... Come on, Mistake.
To be fair, he's not really losing anything in losing that stock.
True,
only because now Sharpyzard is at a one stock deficit, so that actually ended up being advantageous. That's
going to be it for Nairo too. Did you see that? That fire breath from Sharpyzard going to push him just barely off stage and set him up for a follow-up forward tilt.
I was so scared there. I thought Mistake was actually going to do exactly the same thing to Sharpyzard.
Both of Red Team on their final stock here. Mistake going to be holding on to two stocks even after that SD from him earlier. You're right, that SD probably didn't matter in the long run. Oh, that's it for Sharpyzard. I guess he lost his jump somewhere.
And Mr. R was actually trying to hit him with the recovery at the same time, but unfortunately he had done it a little too late.
I think that's another big thing about Roy, like his up B can save people, but you got to be ready for that tech. And there's a lot of situations where that up B might even end your teammate's stock as Nairo and Mistake take game number one.
This is actually such a scary team, only because Bayonetta covers so much space in the air, whereas Cloud actually could help cover the ground, but whenever you see someone trying to land, or your partner's trying to land, he could actually help out his teammate in ensuring that he can land safely.
Mickey, let's talk about this Twitter printout you have here. And don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on the fact that you printed out a tweet from, I'm mad that you printed out dark mode. You wasted so much black ink with that. That's crazy.
To be fair, it's not my paper.
Holy crap, you couldn't have just black and whited that or something? All right, I'm sorry. Game number 2. Jesus.
I had to have a list of all the players that just aren't coming to this tournament. Nonetheless, there's like 2 more players
that screenshot on your phone or something?
No, I have to have everything physically in front of me for it to just get into my mind.
All right, to each his or her own. Game number 2, we're back to Smashville. Gonna see the same teams here. I don't think we're gonna see Sharpyzard or Mr. R switching here. I think at this point, it's pride, man. Mr. R really wants to make this more work, and Sharpyzard, I don't think I've ever seen him.
That forward throw into the downer was so smart, but because he was at low percent, it didn't send him low enough for him to not recover.
Yeah. Always scary to get spiked as one of these characters, man. 3 out of 4 characters in this map. Oh my god.
To do it a second time.
Did he really just run that back?
Yeah, he did.
He really hit him with the remix, dude. That's crazy. Nairo able to finish his move finally.
But he's still going. He's still going. Taking Mr. R back towards the ledge. This man wants him to die.
All right, Nairo, calm down. Relax. You're playing against a Roy and a Charizard here as Cloud. You don't have to show off out your chest like that.
I just want to know what Mr. R did to Nairo.
The first game was way too close for comfort. I guess that's what it was.
Tell me you put milk
not again.
before your cereal like one more time.
Gets that grab again. Just being able to follow up with that aerial side beam.
Very high recovery there from Sharpyzard, avoiding mistakes, Wish Twist. And unfortunately gets Witch Time immediately afterwards, and that is going to the stock, leaving both Red Team on their last stock.
Was that Mr. R that closed out his teammate's stock there? Or was it Mistake? Either somebody's back here was able to close it out.
He got Witch Time, so either or he was gonna die, but it probably was Mr. R's back.
Yeah, things are just not looking good at all for Red Team in this game. Number 2. Nairo is just...
That was...
Wow. Wow. He hit him.
The Snake had used Witch a few other times beforehand, but that was absolutely.
You know what it was? He hit it with that Nairo log tech. You know when he vanished turned to a log? That was it.
Oh man, that was a very explosive match.
Game number 1, very, very close. And, you know, honestly, after watching that, even on paper, even though the matchup was so bad on paper, after watching that game number 1, I thought that Mr. R and Sharpyzard might
switch to like Sheik.
Yeah. No, maybe not switch, but switch up their strategy and It was close. It's a very close match. They could have done it maybe in the second, but the second match was just so. I would say such a blowout.
The thing is, for the second match, Nairo was constantly on top of Mr. R. You saw what he was doing on the left side of the stage, carried him to the right side of the stage, tried to spike him again with fair. I was like, oh my gosh, this man is not gonna let him breathe.
Yeah, I think Nairo realized, oh wait. Played against Roy and Charizard, I can bully them off stage to great lengths. He really took advantage of that.
Not just that, at the same time he kept them separated. A lot of that entire second game, I didn't really see Sharpyzard and Mr. R linger in the same area together to try to probably go for follow-ups as well.
The team synergy in game number 2 was just not there. It was a lot closer game number 1. I think on top of that, game number 1 was a lot of getting a feel for your opponent, trying to figure out what their game plan was, and I don't know, the download was real in game number 2. But this next match we have coming up on stream is going to find out. It looks like Fatality and his teammate Wadi.
And I'm actually happy that Wadi was able to come out.
Hell yeah.
Because
I love watching Wadi.
Yeah, no, I love watching Wadi
They call me the male cinnamon man. Let's go, Wadi! I love watching his Mewtwo, dude. Honestly.
He got this, honestly, shout out to Alpharad, because he got so much support, and Alpharad really helped him.
Did Alpharad hook him up? Hell yeah. Shout out to Alpharad.
Alpharad and Wadi supporters as well, really helped him get here. He wasn't going to come, and he wasn't confirmed for the last, few days, but then I saw him here with City, and I was like, oh my gosh, let's go.
Hell yeah.